Tinatawa na lang iniundas, tinatagayan lang iniundas si Satanas at ating Diyos Ama.
2018 is the year where we at MCBN move much faster, live much higher, and make the team much stronger. We are here to continuously reinvent, redefine, with fresh and bold ideas every time. We are your MCBN. Everything else is as good as new. Ika'y nakikinig sa himpilan ng lahing kayumanggi. PinoyRadio.com.
Today's best of Pinoy music. All day, every day. PinoyRadio.com.
Bawat minuto ay mahalaga. Give us 30 minutes and you will know what they can offer. Bawat mensahe may kabuluhan. Give us half an hour and we'll keep you up to speed with the current affairs in your area. Business and politics in 30 minutes. BP in 30 with Von Canton on PinoyRadio.com. BP in 30. Mapapakinggan na. Nandito na sila. Kabayan, kinig na.
Alright, we're back on the air. My name is Von Canton. Welcome to the program Business and Politics every Saturday here on Pinoy Radio. Magandang hapon po sa inyo. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are celebrating Taste of Manila here in Toronto. That's the biggest street festival outside the Philippines. Yan ang sinasabi nila, no? And of course, again, we're expecting a lot of people for 2 days. Celebrity Eric Santos is coming over. Alright, but today, inside our program, mas may importante po tayong pag-uusapan and marami kayong kapupulutang aral dito. So, we invited one businesswoman or an entrepreneur, and on the second part of the show, our guest is the future contender. Sabihin na nating pag nanalo, future mayor ng City of Vaughan. Alright, so makakasama natin mamaya si Frank Miel. Alright? So in the meantime, i-welcome muna natin ang ating guest. And let me introduce our guest based on her profile. Excited na po ba kayo? Eto ha. Our guest this morning is an author, a serial entrepreneur, and a mommy to her 4 wonderful kids. She is also a self-mastery coach and an active financial literacy advocate for Filipinos around the globe. Ayan. So, folks, please welcome on our program, Miss Ana Santos. Ana, magandang umaga and welcome. Welcome sa ating program.
Magandang umaga sa inyo. Maraming salamat, Sir Von Canton, for inviting me over. I'm so excited. Okay,
good. You know what? Mahal Hudson recommended you na ma-feature ka namin, ma-guest dito sa programa kasi nga kapupulutang aral tong experience mo. Especially yung pagiging serial entrepreneur mo. Parang ano? Parang pag inisip serial. Entrepreneur, okay. Pero I need to know what exactly mean by serial entrepreneur.
Serial entrepreneur means, pag sinabi mong serial, it's a series. So it doesn't mean just one.
Okay.
So maraming business and entrepreneurship or entrepreneur business. So we're talking about business. So serial entrepreneur means series of businesses.
Okay. So talking about a series of businesses, mga ano-ano tong mga business na to?
Okay, because I am a typical Filipino from the Philippines back in.
Yeah.
We came here in 2006, so I'm from the medical background.
Okay. So what's your profession back home?
I'm a medical technologist.
Okay, medtech.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Because I wanted to become a doctor.
Yes, that's a good pre-med.
Yes, yes, it's the best pre-med daw. But then
it's true.
Yes.
I agree.
But the thing is, financial difficulties, that's one of the biggest hindrances, right?
Kaya nag-abroad ka na lang.
Well, one of the things that the best, parang segue mo to have a better life, right? So Canada is one of the countries na best fit for us. Very multicultural, very diverse. So Canada is really, I really have this opportunity to be part of the Canadian, community. And dito nga, nung nagpunta ako sa Canada, sabi ko, I shouldn't be confined with just, being an employee.
Yeah.
So sabi ko, I think there's more to offer ang Canada. And then I was exposed to, yung mga businesses online and stuff like that. But I started off.
Any business experience back home?
Oh, yes. Kasi meron akong entrepreneurial mindset from when I was young. I think I got it from my lola. Because my grandfather was a farmer. And pagka magbubukid, maraming hina-harvest from the farm.
Yes, binibenta.
Yes, and my grandfather would say, you sell this avocado or the sitaw.
Okay.
And I would help my lola to sell the sitaw and the
Sa palengke?
Hindi, sa neighborhood lang namin. Neighborhood lang. And then, pag bibigyan ako ng lola ko ng, a portion of the sales,
yes.
I felt so happy.
Parang honorarium or commission, gano'n.
Parang I felt so happy that I said, you know what, I think I have something na parang meron akong use because of selling, and I really love talking to people.
Oh, good. All right, good. All right, so may kasama ka ngayong umaga, of course. It is right and proper. Na-introduce din natin yung asawa. And he's inside right now. Ikaw na mag-introduce sa iyong buting asawa.
Ito ay
supportive ba si mister?
Napaka-supportive kasi mahirap mag-venture sa isang career or business kung walang support system. And when you're married or you have a partner, the best source of support is the husband or the partner.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful to God na binigyan niya ako ng very supportive husband. And I'd like, without further ado, ito yung aking artistahin kasi Santos no?
Artistahin ba? Okay, what's your last name before?
Vasquez.
Vasquez Santos.
Artistahin din, no? Artistahin din.
Mabigat, Mabigat. Okay, so anong first name ni,
Christopher. He's Christopher Santos.
Sir Christopher Santos. Okay, give us short, overview nung si Mr. Santos. Originally, where are you from sa Philippines? Okay, hold on. Nawala yung Sige. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Chris. Originally from Pasig.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matipid,
Ganun lang talaga. Pero support lang. Ako lang yung
okay, so where did you guys migrate in Canada? When?
2006.
2006. Magkakasunod lang tayo. 2005 ako eh.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, you find Canada's
yes.
perfect place for you.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So now you became an author.
Yeah.
And tell us about the book. Ano ba yung sinulat mo dun sa book?
Well, yung book na yun, kasi I started to write a book back in 2012. So
okay.
I have this, parang meron akong, yun yung way ko kasi I had a postpartum depression nung pinanganak ko yung 4th child. By the way, we have 4 kids.
Okay.
And parang I find yung through writing na yung relief ba to pour out the emotions, and writing for me is my way of saying my, whatever
mailabas
ko yung mga emotions ko. So from then, but I didn't publish
especially
it.
Depression.
Depression, mahirap yun. Usually taken for granted ang depression without you knowing it. Parang, pala siya, serious condition.
It is serious.
And then, yung writing na discover ko na, doon pala ako magkakaroon ng parang my way of, telling everything I have in me. And of course, my husband is there to listen to me. But iba pa rin yung me time eh.
Yeah.
And so yun, I wrote a book back in 2012, but I didn't have the, yung parang formal to publicly send out the word na I wrote a book.
Okay.
Meron akong book na yung parang inano ko lang siya to give to friends. But then finally, itong last na to, I wrote actually 4. This is the 4th one.
Oh, 4th one na.
This is the 4th.
So is it available on Amazon?
Yes,
or?
the first one is available on Amazon. And
wow.
the 2 books, lang yun, free lang. More of like,
giveaways just to share it. But still, you're funding it.
Diba? Yes.
So, masaya ka na rin na naman.
Oo, super.
Okay.
Oo.
So, let's talk about the highlights of the book. Ano bang sinulat mo dun sa book na yan?
Walang highlights. Kasi actually yung book na yun, kaya yung tanong mo kanina, it's an inspiration as well.
Okay.
And then at the same time, yun nga, I find solution to a problem that I myself had.
Okay.
So, sinulat ko doon.
Okay, so let's talk about, meron ka ditong isa, myths of working from home, busted. Let's talk about that.
Yep. Kasi maraming misconception about working from home eh.
Yes.
Sabi nila, it's not sustainable, it's a scam, there's no corporate spirit, parang yung work-life balance and mga ganon. And then sabi ko, shinare ko doon na yung from my own personal experience. Let's say yung scam daw, scam. And one of my businesses kasi from home is an online business.
Okay.
Online business. And
So you're talking about before 2006?
yes.
May
yes.
online activity ka na nun?
Oo, meron.
Active ka na nun?
Oo,
Okay.
active
So
na
ano yung
ako.
business na yun?
Medical transcription business.
Okay. So offshore?
Oo, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Outsource?
Outsourcing.
Okay, good.
And then dinagdagan ko siya ng selling.
Aha.
May courses, yun nga, self-mastery coach ako ngayon. So, ang misconception ng mga tao pag online business, pag inintroduce mo sila doon, it's a scam.
Okay.
Which you cannot really blame people because, online now, talagang
Maraming
nandyan yung
talaga,
marami.
scammers din.
It's very prevalent.
I know.
Right? So, hindi mo sila but not every business, kaya nga very unfair sa mga legit ones. It's
So,
because,
if I may ask, because we have a lot of listeners, right? And then our listener may ask, ano ba yung business na sinimulan mo at home? I mean, work at home. And what can you recommend? Ano bang mga klase or anong criteria ba ang dapat yung kunin para makaiwas kayo sa scam?
okay. Ang first advice ko to get started, if you're gonna be considering to start an online business, is to start with what you know.
Okay.
For example, I'm from the medical background. So, kung saan ako expert.
So, yun yung strong point mo.
Yes. Na kumbaga, I can sell myself, I know the ins and outs. Alam ko na kung anong gagawin.
Yes.
Let's say, for instance wag ka sa medical field.
Yeah, but how did you start? People are curious. I mean, outsource. You found a company. How are they gonna market themselves para, paniwalaan? Do they need to register a business para legal? Do they need to prepare a good profile for the company, or I need third party to review it? Mga ganun.
That's exactly what I did. Ni-register ko. Kasi gusto mo makakontribute sa economy ng Canada eh.
Yeah.
Right? It's a way of you're giving, especially syempre, pag business yan, kailangan legal. Meron kang babalikan na I'm registered.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna be doing marketing to your clients, my business is registered.
Yep, dapat.
And you have to also...
You make money, you pay your taxes.
Of course, that's being a good citizen, right? Kahit naman saan ka, kailangan mong bayad ng tax.
Yes.
And yun nga, filing ng tax, and then yung registration, that also allows you to attract more clients.
That's right.
Kasi pag sinabi mong, I'm a business owner, meron akong company, and it's registered. So I have my own website, I have my own registration.
You have your own HST.
Yes, and then meron din akong sarili kong logo, may sarili. So that alone, can you market yourself as a legal na business entity. Hindi yung pa sa maka-business
Basta ka lang makasimula ng and then,
That's right.
So, how to balance business and household? Because sabi mo, mommy duties ka noon.
Yes.
You are raising kids. That's why you preferred a job which is home-based.
That's right.
So, paano mo na-balance that?
Well, kailangan mo munang identify ang priorities.
Okay.
Being a mom of 4, I know, kaya naman ako nag-quit ng job ko from 2016. It's because I wanted to be with my kids. So, ang priority ko sila.
Yep.
So, ang gagawin ko sa gabi, may to-do list ako eh.
Okay.
Medyo kasi akong person eh, yung mas visual. Gusto ko kahit na meron akong naka-align na tasks sa susunod na araw, gusto ko nakikita ko kung anong gagawin ko talaga sa susunod.
Okay.
So you have to identify exactly what you want to do for the next day. And then, although may mga instances na, the kids are bothering you and then disturbing in the midst of your tasks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because paano kung may kausap kang client and somebody's calling you, Mommy! Alam mo yun?
Yes.
Ano ba yun? Ini-enclose mo ba yung sarili mo sa isang room nyo para lang you can deal properly with the client?
Yes, that's important to have a corporate office. Meron akong home office eh. Kinonvert ko yung isang bedroom ng house namin sa corporate office kasi kailangan seryosohin mo yung business.
Correct. And you can also claim this on taxes.
Exactly.
Kasi you're occupying one of the spaces from the phone,
right,
electricity. Well, there's a lot. It's a good thing that you became an entrepreneur because you can share this knowledge.
Exactly.
Yes. Diba, sabi nila, sharing is power.
That's right. Yeah, I do agree.
You can influence people to start.
Yes.
For some, it's really hard to start because they're not driven and they don't know where to start.
Yes.
They need people to teach them how to start.
Yes.
So now let's talk about your success formula.
Yes, I love that. Kasi you have to have the belief system.
Belief. Number 1.
Belief na
maniwala ka na kaya mo.
And also that you are being brought here in the world by God to, share the talent that you have. Kasi lahat tayo, we are born with unique gifts.
Yes.
Right? So, isi-share mo yun kasi pag di mo ginamit, mangangalawang, right?
And another thing is, andito ka sa land of opportunity.
Exactly.
We're in, I would say, limitless.
Yeah.
Ang daming potential. You just need to discover it.
Exactly.
Diba?
Yes. Yun ang mga belief system mo, papalitan mo yung mga, kung ano may mga negatives mo, tatanggalin mo yun. You have to inject the positivity in your head, in your mind, in your thoughts.
Yeah, okay.
And then you also have to make sure na may affirmation ka every day that say, you feel, even if you don't feel like doing something, but you have to get up.
Yeah.
Kasi nobody's gonna help you except yourself.
Okay.
Sabihin mo na, well, I'm not feeling good, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm good, I'm motivated, something like that. Positive affirmations every day.
Any failure at first?
Oh yes, a lot.
A
lot of failures.
But you never gave up?
No, it's because I see failures as my way to grow more.
Dapat.
And you don't regard failures as parang wala na, tapos na. No. Ibig sabihin pag nag-fail ka, ibig sabihin nag-try ka.
Yeah. What about associating yourself with positive and influential people?
Yes, that's really
or network.
Yes. Importante yan. Kasi ito yun one of the things din dun sa success formula ko is yung associating with yung like-minded people and healthy relationships. Kasi merong mga relationships na toxic na, they will pull you down.
Yeah.
So better let them go. Kasi alam mo yun, they're not gonna help you grow.
Nope. And ilahin ka pa.
Yeah, exactly. Alam mo naman, may mga ganyan talaga.
That's a problem in our community. I'm not saying just the Filipino. Even Italians, ganun din naman sila. Parang ang sama ng loob nila when people are succeeding in their own thing,
That's right.
Their own small business.
Yeah.
Yung nag-ambisyon na tinawag. Hindi na alis sa atin yung parang inggit. Number one yun Yung inggit,
Exactly.
So, what about kung yung inggit na yun, i-transform mo na lang sa, gumawa ka ng isang bagay na ikakaganda at baka pwedeng matulungan ka pa ng mga taong ito.
Yeah.
Kasi tulad namin, we're not really selfish on sharing knowledge. Mas mas regarded kami as motivator
That's right.
We don't stop believing
Yeah.
Kumbaga, full potential tayo. We're in Canada and we're building a new community because the word immigrant, when you migrate, that means alisin mo na ang Pilipinas muna sa kalendaryo mo or sa listahan mo because in order for you to concentrate building your own life and thing and job, business, focus.
Yes.
Focus ka sa Canada. Stop saying na, ako to CEO, ako to district manager. Noon yun.
Yes.
If you're really good, come to Canada and prove it and compete with others that you are a really good and successful businessman or boss or whatever.
Yes.
Rather than inggit. Walang pupuntahan yun we should have a unifying idea, force na you know what, these people, we have to hang around with these people because they are highly spirited and motivated and they just do the right thing for the community.
Exactly.
Unselfish.
Yes. Minsan kasi ang problema, kung sino yung people who you think know you best are the ones pulling you down.
Yes.
They criticize you the most.
Yes, because they have this feeling of magaling sila and they should be there but they failed or hindi nila magawa.
Yeah.
Ginagawa nito. Tapos may comment, mali yung ginagawa niya. O, di gawin mo.
Tama. Totoo.
Diba? Mahirap kasi yung perfectionist na sobra-sobra. Too much expectation. No, you have to experiment too.
Exactly.
Diba? Ang panahon nagbabago naman
That's how you grow.
Oo. Diba? Ako ganun din ako
Oo.
I'm an entrepreneur and then sometimes along the way you will discover something.
Yes. That's a growth mindset.
Alimbawa yung mission mo, I wanna attain this. This is my goal.
Yes.
Pero somewhere along the way, may nadidevelop pa ng other potential.
Yeah.
So nagba-branch out. Kaya lalong nakaka-excite Yung hindi mo na-expect, bigla na lang magbo-bloom.
Dadating.
And yet, hindi ka nawawala dun sa ultimate goal mo.
Exactly.
Di ba? And that's inspiring. For me, it's a balance.
Yeah.
We have to be happy too.
Of course.
Nagagawa mo yung gusto mo at the same time you're growing your business, you're supplying
people.
you're giving the needs of your family and you're getting more friends.
Yes.
Yun ang positive attitude na we should be developing sana.
Oo nga.
Rather than yung mga puro mga negative, you know?
That's right. I super agree. I super agree.
And yung sinasabi ko sometimes, you don't need to be ashamed. Sometimes, you need to make the right decision. And that decision is harsh, but it's aligned with the future of what you want to do.
Exactly.
Diba?
I agree.
All right?
I
Ayos ba yun?
Ayos na ayos.
Ayos. Okay. So now, tell us kung ano yung message mo and where can they buy this book?
This book is available both online and offline.
Okay.
Sa Amazon.com meron siya. And meron din siya sa... Actually, uwi ako next month sa Philippines because available
Is that a
ito,
book launching?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'll be in SMX Samoa for 5 days, September 12 to 16 this year, 2018. And this book will be available in National Bookstore.
Ah, okay.
And if you know Brother Bo Sanchez,
Yes.
nasa feast din siya. So every week nandun siya. Yung book ko, nandun din sa St. Pauline's or fully booked.
Yeah.
Available din siya. So you can get the book anywhere.
That's good.
Offline and offline.
All right. I like the offline. That means they're going to call you.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
can they add you on Facebook?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay.
Look for my name, Ana Santos.
Ana
I'm
Santos.
Just, yeah.
Okay.
It used to be dati kasi siyang private
account.
account.
Ngayon naka-public na.
I have to.
Oo, kasi ano ka na. Okay.
So,
phone number, email.
My email is anasantos2910@gmail.com.
Okay. All right. And your number, do you wish to give your number?
Because we're changing the number. And
Okay.
also, they can also get this book. Meron akong sariling website para sa book, exclusive for the book.
Okay, what's that?
It's mommyminsbusinessnow.com.
All right. Okay, so your last message.
My message for everyone listening to us or watching us right now is don't limit yourself.
Okay.
We are being created by the Lord to prosper and to also share whatever we have, the talents we have, because that's our purpose, to share and to serve. And money comes, kasi ang nagiging focus ng karamihan ng tao pag business, akala money agad.
Money
no,
agad.
you serve first and money will follow.
Right. Okay. So, well said. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for guesting for the
Maraming
first part
salamat.
of Business and Politics. And thank you very much.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you again
Sure.
sometime.
For sure. My pleasure.
Okay, folks, we'll be taking a break. We'll be pausing for a short break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about a mayoral candidate in the city of Vaughan. His name is Frank Miao. We'll be right back. Stay stuck.
Kung ikaw ay bibigyan ng kalahating oras lamang para ipalaganap o ipaalam sa publiko ang iyong negosyo, paano mo sasabihin ito? Every second counts. Kung ikaw ay mayroong pagkakataong kausapin ang iyong nasasakupan o bayang pinaglilingkuran, ano ang nais mong ipaalam sa tao? Every word matters. 30 seconds is all it takes. Business and Politics in 30 minutes. Ngayong Sabado na, alas 11 ng umaga. Abangan sa PinoyRadio.com.
We migrated in Canada as a family for a better opportunity.
I came to Canada to start my own business.
I came to Canada to work, study, and settle.
I love Canada, and I came here for a better life.
I came to Canada to be reunited with my family.
We came to Canada because it is one of the best countries in the world.
Northern Quest Canadian Immigration Services, 647-302-3508. Email us at info@northernquest.ca or visit our website, northernquest.ca. Sa pagdiriwang ng ikalawang dekadang pamamayagpag sa bansa bilang pinakamabentang sasakyan, Action Honda, Canada's best-selling car. Aming pinakikilala ang bagong Civic SE with new lower down payment. 2018 Civics LX Sedan or step up to new 2018 Civics SE. And there's this all-new 2018 Accord LX and 2018 CRV LX. The car you trusted, the car you know. Gives you the latest models, the features you love. Brand new year, brand new car. Zero down payment, zero security deposit. Well, need I say more? Keep those fingers working now. 416-281-1234. But it would be best if you come see Paeng Yepes at 4334 Kingston Road. Kabayan, let's make it happen. Action Honda, Honda for all. Sa iRemit, libreng tawag ka sa Pilipinas tuwing magpapadala ka ng pera via iRemit from any of our 8 branches across Canada. Visit Batter's Toronto branch and enjoy free coffee or tea and other refreshments and experience the comfort of their service while sending money to the Philippines. Are you selling your home or buying one? Gee, you need help. fast. Call 416-684-6442. Talk about mortgages, real estate, and everything along that line? Gee, you gotta have assistance. Call direct. 416-684-6442. Still bothered by a lot of questions? You need G. Call her now. 416-684-6442. And look for G. Sell. Your reliable realtor. Her name is synonymous to acquiring your dream home fast. Selling? It's still her. G. Sell. Giselle Mirasol of Remax Realty. Send your inquiries to Giselle Mirasol at gmail.com. That's GIZELEMIRASOL@gmail.com. From a simple newscast called GNN.
Ito ang Global News Ngayon. Global News Ngayon.
To a major news weekly. MCBN News. Media Concept Broadcasting Network Incorporated. MCBN. Von Canton.
Ito ang MCBN News, isang oras na pagbabalita at pagtalakay ng mga maiinit na issue ang hatid namin sa inyo.
Joey Abrinilla.
Pinuri si Pimentel ng tunay na mga kasapi ang PDP laban dahil isinakripisyo ng senador ang Senate presidency.
Nasa emergency mode ngayon ang Toronto dahil sa pagdagsa ng mga refugees.
News features from our correspondents.
Yan ang Balitang Canada mula dito sa Montreal. Ako si Tenny Rose din.
Mula rito sa Pinoy Radio California Newsroom. Ito si Brian B.
Yan ang Balitang Trending, Patrick Pascual. At ito po ang ulat ng panahon, Ryan Pepper.
At yan ang ating tampok na Balitang Kapansin-Pansin. The Week. That was newsworthy. We keep you up to speed.
Kaya yun naman ang bibiliban mo kay Trump. Madaldal, maingay, masakit magsalita pero may aksyon.
We shape the way people think.
Ang sa akin, hindi rin ako masyadong agreeable doon. But as what I've said, I understand where the president was coming from.
It was merely 2 years since this whole thing started. And look where we are now. MCBN, our way of making a difference. For the first time ever on a Toronto stage, Cheeky Crown Media, in association with Stayman Estates and MCBN Media Group, proudly presents Diva to Diva. Diva to Diva. It's a clash of world-class Pinoy talents, the goddesses of music, back to back with the queens of the night. Cool Ledesma, Shasha Padilla, Mitch Valdez, Nanette Inventor, an evening of laughter and song of ageless beauties and voices, and of fun moments and punchlines. It's a showdown of performances. Diva to Diva in Canada, September 22nd at the Toronto Pavilion. Your official media partner of Diva to Diva, PinoyRadio.com, Crosswave Radio, and MCBN.TV. Kung ikaw ay bibigyan ng kalahating oras lamang para ipalaganap o ipaalam sa publiko ang iyong negosyo, paano mo sasabihin ito? Every second counts. Kung ikaw ay mayroong pagkakataong kausapin ang iyong nasasakupan o bayang pinaglilingkuran, ano ang nais mong ipaalam sa tao? Every word matters. 30 seconds is all it takes. Business and politics in 30 minutes sa PinoyRadio.com.
Okay, we're back on the air on the second part of Business and Politics. And right now, I have a guest. And our guest is a former commissioner on development of the city of Vaughan for 17 years. He's also a professor at Ryerson University and York University. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Frank Miel. Frank, good morning. Good afternoon now.
Mabuhay. How are you, my friend?
Yes. By the way, he's also the advisor to the Filipino-Canadian Association of Vaughan.
Yes, I am.
See,
and
that's
I'm
why
that.
malapit po tayo sa kanya. We are close to his heart. Okay. And you've been to Baguio City how many times?
At least once, yes.
Once. Is that your first time to go to the
That
Philippines?
was my first time. In fact, I was the architect and Erlinda Insignia, the architect in starting the twinning between the city of Vaughan
and now we're already 20 years, right?
Exactly.
City of Vaughan is sister city of Baguio City, Philippines.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Okay, now you are here today because you want to announce that you are running for city mayor of Vaughan.
Yes, I am.
Now let's talk about what is your vision for the city of Vaughan.
Well, Vaughan, my vision for the city of Vaughan is very, very clear.
Mm-hmm.
Our biggest challenges are traffic. Obviously, traffic is a big issue. And of course, the high taxes that we're paying as citizens in this community are enormous. And the uncontrolled growth that is taking place in Vaughan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And those are the three main issues that the community has been talking to me about.
Mm-hmm. So, talking about the growth, every city aims to grow. But What is the problem with that?
We need to manage the way in which we are growing.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the growth is taking place sporadically everywhere.
Okay, so you mean you're saying it's growing fast?
It's growing fast, which there's nothing wrong with that. But it needs to be controlled in terms of where we're putting growth.
Okay.
It should be in areas where there is a massive transit, like a Highway 7 and J, and where the subway is, for example, and where and it's taking place there. But there are other places in Vaughan that's taking place in areas where there is no transit.
Okay.
So traffic becomes an enormous problem. At the York region, we have $3.7 billion debt. And the region cannot borrow any more money.
3.7 billion.
That's exactly. And that's a lot of money that the region owns. And it gets to a point where the region cannot borrow any more money.
Okay.
So major
they
roads...
max out already.
Exactly. So major roads like Major Mackenzie, Teston, Dufferin cannot be expanded because they cannot borrow any more money to build those roads. And that's what you're creating a lot of transit issues on those roads.
Okay.
So that's
what do you think is the issue here? Everybody wants to do business?
Well, I think the development industry, before you start putting or getting a permit for a home, I think the development industry should be building the roads before.
Okay, before the homes.
They're giving a permit. That's correct. That's one of the issues. It happens everywhere else in our community, in Mississauga, in Brampton.
Yeah.
They build the roads before they build the homes.
So you want to reverse this if you win?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, you have 17 years experience as Commissioner on Development of the City of Vaughan. You work at the City Hall. So I think you understand all this thing, and you disagree with what's happening right now. It's rapidly growing left and right, creating traffic. Now, let's talk about taxes. Do you think taxes in the City of Vaughan is very high?
Absolutely, because I believe, and I'm really declaring war on taxes in Vaughan.
Okay.
Because we work very hard for our money, and people have two jobs. They're they're basically looking at trying to create an opportunity for their family to thrive and everything else. And our biggest challenge is making sure that we have a good quality of life. That's the number one thing that we strive for.
Yep.
However, it's becoming unreasonable in terms of increasing taxes 3% every year at the City of Vaughan. I believe that we should have zero increase in taxes at the City of Vaughan because we're growing astronomically.
Yeah.
We're taking in a lot of money.
So you believe the government is taking a lot of money from the people?
The municipal government's taking a lot of money from our hard-paying taxpayers, and I believe they deserve better. And I've looked at the budgets, and I've done this as an administrator for many years. And I believe we can eliminate the 3% increase to zero growth for 4 years.
So you're planning to create a moratorium of no increase for 4 years and keep it at 0%.
0%. I believe we can do that.
Yeah.
I believe we can look at eliminating $5.7 million in fines, $5.7 million in our budget.
What I noticed in the City of Vaughan, the properties, especially the houses, are very expensive. So when a house is expensive, you're also talking about the high property taxes, correct?
Correct.
So why is it the prices of the houses here in the City of Vaughan rapidly went up? I mean, you can find here easily property below 800. It's really hard.
It is a very difficult issue with our kids wanting to buy a house in our own backyard.
Correct.
And that angers me because I've got 4 children. And trying to find a home here for them is very challenging. And they will be, it's virtually impossible. Now, how is it that we can change that around? Well, we should be able to work with the province and see how we can open some form of additional
housing
opportunities.
Affordable housing.
Affordable housing.
Subsidized by the government. something like that.
Partially, but at the same time, we should be working with our friendly developers and saying, you know what,
this is too much.
We need to lower those homes somehow.
Who dictates what's the price of certain property or the city lands? Is it the city or the contractor itself?
It's a market issue, I believe. I think it's a question of the development charges that they're being issued. It's the price of property because it takes a long time before they get the building permit.
Yeah.
And the time that it takes to provide building permit increases the value of the lands and increases the costs of the lands and increase the cost of building a home. So who bears that cost? It's not going to be the developer. It's going to be us, the purchasers.
Do you believe that when the government increase taxes, it goes to the services? Do you see this in the city of Vaughan, wherein your money went to improving other services, especially let's talk about the seniors? Is there a program for seniors? I mean, that you can see right now that, it's okay if you collect taxes for as long some services in our sectors or community are being improved.
Well, in terms of seniors, there are opportunities to delay payments of your taxes. The province of British Columbia is doing it for the seniors. Why can't we look at delaying those property taxes on your property? Because, you have an asset. That's your home.
Yeah.
You can actually delay the payment of your taxes until you pass away because you have an asset.
Yeah, the equity.
Exactly, your equity. So,
but the government doesn't want that.
Well,
they need money rotating.
We can negotiate something with the province and with the municipality on how we can achieve that. If another province is doing, why can't we look at that?
So you were talking about, should it be a province initiative or you can do it in the locality, like the municipal level?
The municipality should be asking the province,
and it should be approved.
Can we implement this in my community? So, because I want to assist and help whatever I can for our seniors, because they're paying good money every year. We're going up and up in taxes, and they cannot make ends meet.
Sustain again, right?
They can't sustain because they're paying CPI, and our taxes are much higher than CPI. Communities, the cost of living. Another thing, for example, is transportation for our seniors.
Yes.
It costs money to go. Well, wait a minute. I think transportation on our regional York Transit should be free for our seniors. I see that our transit system is completely unused.
Charging everything.
Unused during the peak. The hours from 9 o'clock till about 3 or 4. We should have our seniors.
So you want to maximize that. You want to correct that.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm my seniors. I should come on the bus and I can go to shopping and I can go to the doctor's appointment and whatnot. And it should be for free because those buses are empty during that time frame.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
So we want to help our seniors.
Yeah, the low time or the non-peak time.
Absolutely.
You can take this passengers.
I've talked to a lot of seniors. They believe that's a great initiative because then, you know what?
That's their complaint.
That's one of their issues.
Is the government hearing it? No.
Well, I'm hearing it.
Okay, that's why you're running.
And I'm proposing a solution for it.
Okay. All right. So that's your vision for the city of Vaughan.
That's clearly my vision. I was part of the architects of attracting the subway here. I was also the architect with my colleagues to expand the 427 and the subway and the hospital. And I'm glad to see them actually coming into fruition as they have. But there's much more for us to do. And now is the time for us to review specifically how we can improve the traffic because, growth is good.
Yes.
But we need to control that growth to ensure that our vision for our children and us currently is that we look at the traffic and see how we can improve it and minimize it wherever we can.
Yeah,
you can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
But we know we have some tools that we can improve its efficiency.
The people outside the city of Vaughan is viewing this thing as Vaughan is very progressive, right? Because of the development, the skyscrapers, they're building this. You have now a subway here, which is not available to other cities, right? Do you think it's a good idea to have it or not?
Well, as I said earlier, I was one of the architects in bringing the subway into Vaughan.
So you favor it?
Absolutely, 100%. It took the city to attract the subway approximately 27 years. I remember standing on the northwest corner of Kiel and Steeles with the then Minister of Labor, Mr. Sorbera, Greg Sorbera, and York University and York Region to say that we wanted to attract the subway to that area because we believed strongly that it was important. It was called the Loop Group at the time, and since then, and I give full credit to Mr. Sorbera. He was the Minister of Finance at the time, and with his assistance, and York Region paid a third of the subway. We pushed it to come to Vaughan, and
because you think it's beneficial, it's going to pass the university up to the Highway 7.
I didn't think we should have gone just a little bit north, where it would have connected to the hospital, to the.
Are you talking about the Mackenzie?
The one that the subway that stops at Jane and 7.
Yeah,
it should have gone further up.
Oh, okay.
It should have gone to Major Mackenzie and Jane, because there you would have connected with the hospital.
Yeah, right.
It would have connected with Vaughan Mills.
Yes, the mall.
And it would connected with of course, Wonderland.
Right.
When you combine those three components there's
at
least 5 million people a year that visit that area.
It's jackpot, right?
Exactly.
The reason, this is my interpretation. Maybe they don't want to put the subway there close to the Wonderland because they're charging for parking big time. They're charging $22 per car. So if you bring in the subway there, of course, people will just walk. So no need to park. They're losing money now.
Well, I think we're looking more on minimizing traffic, because it just doesn't go in the 400 and going the subway.
Mass transportation.
A lot of people are looking at, minimizing the traffic internally in our community. And one of the ways in doing is putting mass transit in a node where there's a lot of cars.
Yes.
There's a lot of parking spots there that we could use for housing, for example.
So if you win, let's say if you win this coming October is the election, right?
October 22nd.
Do you plan to reverse this thing and, improve this direction? I know you're aware about because I read an article from Globe and Mail. It's the Vaughan DNA. They're creating this DNA along Highway 7. This area of subway and the buildings. Have you seen the perspective there, the design?
Well, yes, I have, of course. And
it's a big development.
I said, but these developments were a vision that we created many years ago.
So it's happening now.
So it's happening now. We had a vision of the downtown core where it is currently taking place. I actually worked in closely with the province and the region to create this vision many years ago. So it's coming ahead. It's coming there. But I also foresaw that there would be a lot of traffic.
Okay.
And the way in which we could have minimized the traffic, there were certain major York region transit areas, such as Jane, Kiel, especially Jane. We envisioned, for example, a bus route from Jane going north, a bus route right in the middle of Jane going up to Major Mackenzie, where there could have been some form of mass transit going right up to, the hospital.
Yeah.
And of course, that has not taken place thus far. That's a concern to me because it would have minimized traffic.
So, traffic is very important to you.
I believe it is.
Yes. Well,
and it is important to
I live in
the
Brampton.
community.
I live in Brampton, and from this area, I use Highway 7, and you're going to see a lot of traffic somewhere Woodbridge area. There's a lot of ongoing construction there, from the bridge, from the bus stations developing. But you know what? Sometimes I just think, okay, it's part of the development. So maybe if it's very long, then it's an issue, right? So you're right. Taxes is very high.
Yeah.
Traffic is getting bad, and you prefer controllable development.
Correct.
You want to control it.
That's
you don't
right.
want a fast development wherein it will disperse other people. Because when there's development, of course, properties will go up.
Well, look, development is good again because
Yes.
it brings us money,
Taxes.
taxes, and jobs. It needs to be controlled. Smart growth is very important, where we're putting that kind of growth.
Okay.
Close to high transit corridors is very important. Not everywhere,
Yeah.
just in high transit corridors. And, I'm an economic developer, so I focus on attracting investment in our community. And I've done that for, professionally for about 35 years.
Yeah.
And I believe that there is a good balance between growth and a good quality of life, because you see, you cannot attract investment if people are not happy with the quality of life in our community. And Vaughan, part of our vision for when I worked in Vaughan for 17 years was to create that kind of quality of life for our community.
It should be the priority.
I believe that it's gone down a little bit.
Okay.
And that's partially because people are they're stuck in traffic. Instead of going to ballet and soccer practice and hockey practice, they're spending, the parents are spending more time on the road to get to it. And that's because of traffic. At one time it was 15 minutes. Now it's close to 45 minutes to do that. And that's a concern to me, because no longer is that a good quality of life factor in Vaughan. And that's creating an issue.
Okay.
Do I have the magic wand to resolve this? Of course not. But I believe I've got some tools in my toolkit.
Yes.
That I believe we can minimize.
Your
and resolve.
profile says you are a commissioner on development. So developing a city, you know it.
Absolutely.
Right?
I'm not a politician.
Yes.
I'm an administrator. I know exactly where the issues are.
But now you are going to the direction. You want to lead.
And I don't want to, I'm not a political rhetoric individual. I'm a factual individual looking at issues and finding solutions to those issues.
Right. And it's very evident that you supported a lot of politicians too in the past election.
Absolutely.
Because you believe in their vision. And then they won the election. Now it's time for you to do your thing and win.
And collaborate with them and working with them. Because they see the same ideas as I see in our community. And I love Vaughan. I've been in Vaughan for close to 30 years. I lived here. My four kids live here.
And they grow here.
Yes. And I want
and
to
they
see
intend to live here.
Absolutely. The future generation to us is the most important
with
part.
a future mayor.
We don't want to screw it up. Let's put it that way.
Of course. All right. So that's beautiful. I think the message is clear. Your vision is clear for the city of Vaughan, why you're running. How many contenders, by the way?
There's 3 of us.
3 of you. Okay, good. So your concern is traffic, taxes, uncontrollable development, the seniors. You want to take care of it. Okay.
Absolutely.
Your message to the people of the city of Vaughan, especially to the Filipino community.
Well, you know, I'm very particularly close to the Filipino community. There is no doubt in my mind that they play a very important role in our community. And that's why I'm an honorary member of the Filipino-Canadian Association of Vaughan. I've helped them in many which ways, and in fundraising and doing some programs. And I strongly support them all the way through. I wish everybody the best to ensure that they continue growing and provide all the services that they are. You know, they're not just working with the Filipino. There's a whole series. There's about 25 different community groups that use this Patricia Kemp services. And that's one of the things that I enjoy seeing, the collaboration and the support of other community groups. And so I say all the best to the communities and in particular the Filipino group.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Frank Miel running for mayor on October 22. Good luck, sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Okay, folks, see you back next Saturday for another edition of Business and Politics with Von Canton. Thank you for your time, for you watching and listening.
Inyong natunghayan ang isa na namang kabanata ng Business and Politics in 30 Minutes. BP in 30. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado, ganap na alas 11 hanggang alas 11:30 ng umaga, Eastern Standard Time. Dito lamang sa PinoyRadio.com, a division of MCBNI, Media Concept Broadcasting Network Incorporated. Business and Politics in 30 Minutes.
Great tunes, cool tracks. This is your station, Pinoy Radio Toronto.